So, 3 reasons why SoFi stock is poised for a parabolic move. Does that make you want to go out and buy the stock now? You may be saying, well, what in the world are the reasons? Apparently, Investor Place thinks there's 3 reasons as to why the stock, SoFi, could go crazy. Now, is that crazy in a good sense or crazy in a bad sense, meaning price crashing? Let's go ahead and see what these reasons are first, and then leave me a comment and tell me, what do you guys feel? Will that make SoFi stock go parabolic or not? Okay. So let's go to the first reason. Earnings were amazing. Were is the key word there. That's past tense. Okay. You don't think that that's priced into the stock already? The last quarter earnings release, you don't think that the market has already considered what that's worth? But apparently Investor Place thinks that that's a good thing for SoFi to continue a parabolic move. In early 2023, the online consumer bank's shift towards GAAP profitability caught investors' attention. Indeed, SoFi surprised many investors with its $48 million GAAP net income in its recent report, exceeding Wall Street's expectations. Whoop-de-doo. Let's go to the next one. Improvements are evident. So there's proof that SoFi has made progress in its stance of operating as a business. SoFi's confidence in its sustained growth appears to be rooted in a focused shift towards profitability. That's the number one focus of all businesses. All companies want to have profits, period. If you're not focused on gaining profitability, then something is wrong with the CEO. Something is wrong with the vision that he or she has for the company. You won't have shareholders if you're not focused on making profit. So is that a legitimate reason for Investor Place to place on this article? Everyone is focused on making profitability, period. Whether it's going out and creating new innovative products, trying to create a new customer base, either trying to reduce expensive internally. We need to show forth why people need to come and buy our stock. Let's not get it twisted. So in my opinion, I don't think that this is a valid reason as to why SoFi can go parabolic. In the company's fourth quarter, SoFi's financial services segment saw its net profit surge to $25 million. This was due to a 44% increase in membership to 7.5 million members at the end of last year, many of whom added on other financial services within their accounts. Yeah, so let's continue to leech off our current customers. Let's offer them more financial products. They may have a student loan with us. Let's give them an auto loan. They may have a student loan and an auto loan. Now let's give them a mortgage. Now let's give them some credit cards. Let's just throw credit at these people to get more financial services. Is that a good thing? Let's go to the third one. Personal loan segments will flourish. Personal loans. What is the debt of the U.S. economy right now? Is it like at $31 trillion? So according to Investor Place, they're looking for SoFi to continue to wring out their customer base, their consumer base, to burden them down with more debt. So if you're a buyer of SoFi stock, understand that what you're really going for is for more consumers to get into debt. Okay? That's the business that SoFi is in. Credit debts. Push out personal loans. Push out more loans, because that's how we're able to pay ourselves as a business. That's where they're at. So you want to see SoFi go out and push more loans to a base that is already stricken with debt. So when the next debacle occurs in the economy, don't be upset, because this is what the SoFi stockholders wanted. How else do you expect that SoFi is going to become rich and bring in more revenue and profit without pushing loans on people? That's the name of their business. So don't be upset when more people that they push these loans to can't pay up, or that SoFi reports a lower than expected earnings because people have been in default. They can't pay their bills. It's going to happen eventually, because the overall economy cannot stay in this massive debt without it bursting. So just think about it. So is that a reason? Think about it. 3 reasons. And to me, it seems like the second and the third reason conflicts with one another. Personal loan segment would flourish. That is a must in order to have improvements of profitability. I mean, what? Those two conflict, because if you're trying to, well, from my perspective, it conflicts. It doesn't conflict. They kind of marry one another. You can't have profitability without more personal loans and other debts being thrown to your customer base. You can't do it. So those are kind of married. So those aren't like really 3 reasons. That could be maybe 2 reasons. According to this argument, you just put these 2 together. So we're going to look at this stock chart then. Do you think the market is bullish in SoFi? Our price prediction is here right now, and you can see that we anticipated lower prices into the market in SoFi. The market has already came and touched our first target, so you should at least taken some profit off at that first buy zone, which is 14%. So I mean, what? After that particular day, the market ran up to earnings. You guys can see it. But it didn't get that reaction after the earnings, right? If the earnings truly were that good, if it was that good, why did the market immediately come right back down? Why? Why did it sell off? From the high that occurred once earnings was released, right here on the 29th of January, to the next day, the market went down almost 11.5%. Why? Because apparently the overall market doesn't feel confident in these 3 reasons that Investor Place is trying to tell us. The money never lies. The price chart never lies. People's convictions, what they think, how they feel, never lies, because they don't play around when it comes to money. You don't play around when it comes to money. I don't play around when it comes to money. So you'll put your convictions on the table with your money. Either you think the market is bullish, you'll buy it. If you think the stock is bearish, you'll sell it. So how do you think the market feels in SoFi right now? Let's look at this on the weekly chart. Okay. What do you think? Bullish or bearish? Weak or strong? Or are you mixed? Because to me, I'm kind of mixed. When I look at that on weekly chart, I'm kind of mixed. Here it is on the 2 weeks. I'm not so much mixed. It looks like it's a little bit weak on the 2 weeks. Here it is on the 3. I'm still kind of mixed on the 3 weeks, because the prior 3 weeks was definitely weakness. But we saw the market in SoFi, even though it closed off of the highs, it still closed higher than the prior 3 weeks close. So there's still some demand there in SoFi. So apparently someone sees it as a sell opportunity. Then you got the other all markets showing it as a buying opportunity, which translates into just looking for a price in SoFi to maintain consolidation. That's what it looks like right now. Here it is on the 5. Here it is on the monthly chart. Okay, now Let me show you something. Just on the monthly chart, all you had to do is look for real simple patterns. Okay. July 2023. Look at that fantastic month that SoFi had. Next month, crashed, went down 25%. Look at it. Doesn't it look similar to this month, November 2023? Market went up 36.5%. Boom, fantastic. Let's go out and buy, right? But then next month, market in SoFi ended down 21%. Now look what happened then back in 2023 September. The next 3 months, what happened? Price went down. Are we going to get the same thing here? Price going lower in SoFi? I don't know. But yeah, right now, market looks pretty sustained to at least trade within the range. That 2-day price bar looks pretty bullish. I mean, the 3 looks good there too. So I got to tell you, I'm going to be hands off right now. I need to wait to see who's trying to control the price. Right now, if you're in a tug of war, it looks like both sides are equally matched. I don't see one side really outdoing the power of the other. So I'm just going to leave it alone right now and let the market continue to move and trade. So I'm not changing my price prediction yet. But I definitely want to let you know that I do see instances to where the market can become a little bit more bullish. But I'm not that convinced just yet. Give me your thoughts. Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, trade different.